My Daddy Has PTSD, an illustrated storybook to help children understand post-traumatic stress disorder by Casey Sean Harmon. When my daddy got back from the war, my whole family was happy to see him. I could tell something was wrong with Daddy because he was quiet and his hands would shake for no reason. I don't remember Daddy's hands shaking for no reason before he left. Mama says that my daddy has PTSD. She says it causes Daddy to be nervous and to do things without realizing it. She says he picked it up from the war. I can tell the PTSD is bothering Daddy. The other day he fell to his knees when he heard a car backfire. I heard it too, but I didn't fall to my knees. Daddy looked very scared. When we went to the commissary, Daddy had to leave Mama and me because he said that there were too many people around. Me and Mama go to the commissary all the time. I never noticed there were too many people. I accidentally dropped a spoon in the kitchen when Mama was pouring my cereal. Daddy got mad and yelled at me. He said that I shouldn't be so clumsy. I was afraid because I had never heard Daddy yell like that before. After a minute, he gave me a hug and said he was sorry for yelling. Daddy decided that he should go see a counselor, so Mama and me went with him. The counselor told us that Daddy would be okay, and that Mama and me would have to do things to help Daddy deal with his PTSD. I said I would help Daddy because I love him. When we got back home, Daddy told me that he saw some ugly things in the war. He said that loud noises remind him of the noises he heard over there. He also said that large crowds of people make him feel unsafe. I knew that this was all because of the PTSD, and I wanted to help Daddy get better. While Daddy was driving, I saw that his face was beginning to sweat very badly. I tapped Mama from the back seat and whispered, "I think the road is scaring Daddy." Mama looked at Daddy and said, "It's okay. There's nothing to be afraid of." Daddy smiled and took Mama's hand. He said, "Thank you." Later, Daddy and me went to the park to feed the ducks. In the parking lot, a motorcycle drove by, and it was very loud. Daddy stopped walking, and I can tell the noise bothered him. I reached out and took his hand. "It's all right," I told my daddy. "I'm right here." Daddy smiled. He wiped his eyes and said, "Thank you for being there for me." I can tell Daddy is doing better since me and Mama have been helping. I'm glad that my daddy made it back from the war and that he will be okay.
All of us want to make a difference. As veterans, we committed to protect our country. We served and sacrificed for the things that mattered most. Those experiences shaped our lives, even if it isn't always obvious to those around us. And now that we've served, our commitments have taken on a new meaning. We're husbands, wives, parents, friends, and neighbors, but sometimes we still feel alone. We forget that our biggest challenge can be to ask for support when we need it. The Veterans Crisis Line is here for all veterans, service members, and their loved ones. Dial 1-800-273-8255 and press 1. Chat online at veteranscrisisline.net or text 838-255. It matters.